What's good with y'all? It's your boy CA. I'm here to give you a nice and juicy story time. Get your hand sanitizer, your speed stick, your popcorn, get whatever you need because this is another good one I'm about to give y'all. And all this is real, no clickbait, no fake stuff. I really had to break up a dog fight. Had to break it up. Y'all wondering, how the heck did I get in this situation? I wonder the same thing, but you know, it happened and we're gonna get into it. Just know, Michael Vick, close to your level now. Got some dogs for you. No, I'm playing. Alright, so this marked this back about a year or two ago. I don't even remember the date. But anyways, I was coming back home from school, you know, chill day, good day outside, beautiful day. Pull up to the driveway. Dogs are usually in the garage, my dogs are, because they don't know how to use the bathroom. But long story short, my neighbors have dogs. And they have 2 pit bulls. And they some big ones in a boxer. So they got some big dogs. These dogs ain't no little small fries, you feel me? So when I pull up, I see that they have a huge hole in the bottom of their fence. And I'm just like, man, I know these fools didn't get out, but I knew they did. I'm just over here second guessing, just like no, it didn't happen. So when I get out the car, I just wait out there and see where the dogs are, you know, because they cool around people, you feel me? But I don't know if they listen or not. So I'm just out there waiting. Then I see one of them. When I see one of them, I'm telling him, hey, come here. I just escort him or bring his way through the fence where the hole he made. So he went back in there, he was chilling. And both the other dogs came. I was like, oh yes, thank God. So the other 2 dogs came. I was like, hey, come here. They're listening pretty good. The other 2 dogs went inside. So I was like, all right, it's good. Like, ain't nothing gonna happen, you know. It's gonna stay there. One of them gets back out. And I'm like, hey, get back inside. And he was just looking at me.
Gotcha, bitch.
And then he just took off. And I'm like, oh, shoot. So then another one comes out too. And I'm not gonna chase them down the block or wherever they're gonna go. Like, the heck do I look like? I can't outrun a dog, you feel me, or chase them down. I just kept yelling their name, whistling and that, and they came back. So the 2 dogs that came out, I put them back in through the fence again. And luckily he had a pot there. My neighbor did, so I put the pot there to make a barrier so they wouldn't get out. So when I put that there, it was cool for like 2-3 minutes. Nobody was home, so I was just gonna wait till somebody came home. But that didn't last. It just moved that little pot out the way, and all 3 of them rushed out again. And I'm just like, bro, like, what more of it can I do? Like, I'm just about to go inside, ask my dad what the neighbors' numbers are or something. So all 3 of them rush out straight, because there's a straight shot down my block. They rush out all the way down there. And they're gone for a couple minutes. My other neighbor, who's 1 house down from my neighbor, so 2 houses down. So here's my neighbor with the dog, and then other neighbor. She comes out. She's over there chilling. So I'm like, all right, nothing problem. Wait for these dogs to come back. So it was like about 3-4 minutes. It was a good amount of time. So I start heading that way because I see one of the dogs. Then I see all 3 of them, so I'm like, all right, cool. They're heading back this way. They're coming back this way, and it starts to get bad here. It's not my fault. I didn't know. My neighbor who was sitting out there, her dog was out there, and she wasn't on the leash. Or the dog wasn't on the leash. And you guys kind of know where this is going. So I'm just walking there, then I see the 3 dogs jogging back on the sidewalk. And then I'm just like, oh shoot. I'm like, please tell me your dog's not out there. Please don't tell me your dog's not out there. Huh? The luck wasn't on me this time, buddy. So anyways, bro, 3 dogs see this dog and they charge at him. I'm just like, oh shoot. I'm like, oh bro, I know this isn't happening right now. So they come to the dog, and then the dog kind of growls, and then the dog that's by himself was just growling. The next thing you know, all 3 of the dogs just, bam, bro, just pawed on that thing. They started going crazy. They were going wild. Felt bad for homie because it was a 3-on-1. He was just really just getting jumped. Neighbors yelling, stop. And then I'm yelling like, hey, stop. Like, best thing I can do is yell, you feel me? Like, I'm not gonna put my hand in there. I'm not gonna kick no dog. Like, these are pit bulls, bro. They ain't gonna get a hold of me. You got me messed up. You got me bent. I'm not doing all that. But long story short, we just keep yelling, telling them to stop, stop, stop. And it goes on for like a good amount of time. She decides to open the door to let her dog in. But then when the dog goes in, a pit bull goes in too and drags it back out. And I'm just like, I'm like, bro, this dog ain't gonna hang. It ain't gonna last, bro. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I keep yelling and I get closer. I'm saying, stop, stop. And then eventually they do. Dog runs inside. Then I'm just like, and then all the other 3 dogs, you know, the little jumpers, the little gang they had, they was just out there posted. And then they just keep barking and growling. And I said, stop. So then the leader of their group barked at me and started growling at me coming close. And I was like, oh, no. I don't want no smoke, big fella. You just take your group and go back home. After it broke up, they just went their way and they just took off somewhere. It was just like, I was just done, bro. Like, they had to go somewhere. Like, I couldn't do anything about it. So then called the neighbor, tell him know what happened, and I guess they figured stuff out. Long story short, that dog got jumped. It wasn't a fair fight for him, man. He's okay. All the dogs are okay. Like, the dog didn't have too many injuries, but it did get dragged back out. That was wild, man. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me a like, subscribe. I got like a part 2, a part 3. So if you just like that up a little bit, I'm just coming back, you feel me? I got y'all. We out of here. Oh!